Babylon be still while I blow this trumpet. Party hats be still while I blow this trumpet. Yes, people, one more time, I want to ask a serious question. Why is it that people, places like Guyana, with the fact that they have found oil and they exploring oil, the government now has a plan for all and every Guyanese person to benefit from the oil money. In Libya, Colonel Gaddafi had a plan where the oil money from Libya, all Libyans were benefiting. So if a Libyan wanted to go to university or wherever it is that he wanted to go and study, America, wherever, the Libyan government would have paid for everything, because the commonwealth of the country is designed to benefit everyone. So basically, these two examples I gave you, you can see clearly that whatever resources that the country has, it is leveraged in a way to benefit everyone. But in St. Lucia, the resources that we have is rarely used to benefit the entire populace. It appears as if in this country we use our resources, our intellectual capacity, our human resource, for the most part, to benefit people from other shores. So many times you hear of opportunities, investment opportunities, for example. An airport is to be constructed, or some work has to be done to the seaports, and invariably the governments will just find some foreign entity, some rich company, some rich person to go about building the thing, using it for 40 years, and then they say they will hand it over to the locals after 40 years, after they would have made their profits. Why is it that we are so smart, so intelligent, so bright in terms of creating opportunities for foreigners, foreign businessmen, but we have no clue how to create revenue for ourselves? We have no idea how to enrich the people from our own country. I've been hearing over the news that I'm not sure, but there's a building that has to be constructed, a courthouse or something, where some foreign entity is going to construct it, and then they're going to rent it out to the government for 40 years and some story like that. There's also that thing where the ports will be redeveloped, remodeled, whatever, by some foreign entity, and then after some years, many years, they will hand it over, something like that. None of these projects make any sense to me. These things are just taking resources away from local people. The way I look at it, the governments that we have, these governments are very intelligent in terms of creating wealth and opportunities for foreign people. But they have no clue, no sense as it relates to creating opportunities for their own people. For example, that wharf that they're talking about, that port thing, we could have just hired some accounting firm, some certified general accounting firm. Hire an accounting firm. We have St. Lucians in St. Lucia and those abroad. Ask them if they would be willing to invest in the ports. We develop in the ports. It's going to cost X amount of money. And so some St. Lucians, those with millions, as one guy would put up 1.5 million. Some other person with wealth, you can put 200,000 EC. Some other person, some St. Lucian overseas can put 10 million US dollars, and we come up with a certain amount of money. And if we reach a point where the money is not sufficient for what we want to do, what can happen is we can use the money that we have collected to actually take a loan to complete the project. Just like these foreigners know how to take loans, we can take loans too. But invariably what would happen is we ourselves would come up with a couple $1 million. St. Lucians overseas, St. Lucians in this country, civil servants, the teachers, the nurses, everybody would come, put their monies together. The farmers would put their money. Even the school child who want to put $500 can put $500. And we raise some serious funds. And if we decide that we want to go to a bigger financial institution to get the balance, we do that. And so for the 40 years, instead of a foreign country getting that money, your local people will be getting the returns on that investment. You understand? That could have been done for the pots. That could be done for whatever courthouse thing they want to build. That could have been done for the airport and all of those things. But what we have is a situation where people are very intelligent as it relates to giving other foreign entities opportunities, but they just cannot think, not for 1 second, how to create opportunities for their own people. Some people have oil and they use the oil to create opportunities, like Guyana right now. That's why you find a lot of people from Guyana will not come to St. Lucia and work and do those things again, because right now they have oil in Guyana, and that oil is going to be used to benefit the people. Sulfur. The oil is going to be used to benefit the people. Libya was doing very well before Obama destroyed Gaddafi and Libya, and the money was being used to benefit the people. Why is it that in this country we cannot use our human resource to benefit our own people? Why is it that everything that has to be constructed, every ambitious project, is some other person from England, America, wherever has to be doing it? And these people, most times, they will take a loan from another institution to do those things. Why not give us a chance? Why not give us a chance? So if the farmer want to invest $10,000 into it, he can. The teacher want to invest $5,000, she can. The lawyer want to invest 20 grand, he does. The business person want to invest 1.5 mil, he does. And a certified general accounting firm see over the whole project. And at the end of the day, if we have to take a bigger loan from CDB or some external agency, that is done. But at the end of the day, the pot will be entirely run by us. The monies that are generated from the pots will be something that we are the ones that are going to get the dividends from it. Why is it that everything, every major project in this place is some foreign entity has to get rich off it, and our people can get nothing? We can never think of ways for our people to benefit. We are very smart and intelligent when it comes to engineer ways and means for foreign entities and other foreign people to benefit. But we just cannot think at all for our people to benefit. I just don't understand. And something that is so right and righteous, you will find people will head at, and just because they're within solidarity with their group, they will go against that and they will hate you, and they will want to criticize and castigate you for saying the absolute truth. Because some of those people will suffer in peace and quietly. You know, they would rather starve than to speak the truth about their own growth and development. We need to allow the resources of the country, including the brains and minds of the people, including the savings of the people, allow that to be used to benefit the people. This time, we need to think different, man. We cannot allow them things to happen again. We need to have a different approach, a different mentality towards how we do things in this place. And if we look for ourselves like that, if we look out for our people like that, we will not have a need to be selling passports to. And how can you sell 50,000 or whatever number of passports to foreign entities? How can that happen? How can that ever be right? You know why? You know why? Because we do not think of how to advance our people. We do not think, we do not use our mind to engineer how our people can succeed in this place. We do not think of how to enrich our people. We only thinking of how to enrich foreigners. Keep the fire burning. Fire upon Rome. People Paul and him Caesars and come. Black people want go home.